Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking more about my experience with video editing. It's really fun to see my progress in making videos, especially when it comes to my speed. Some of my improvements can be seen directly through each video with better edits and such like that. Most of my improvement is hard to see from the videos directly actually. I wanted to talk about some of the harder to see improvements here today. My largest improvement is speed at which I can pull together a new video. I start with scripting and this is probably the only part that hasn't necessarily improved. I think I can definitely improve my language and topic content to better convey in a video, but in general, I haven't observed a noticeable improvement in my abilities to easily contain a topic or transition through ideas. I know this is a place I can definitely improve with a little more effort and care while scripting, but with so much to learn, I'm taking things one step at a time. I intend to eventually work at cleaning up my videos in this way, but I have so much I'm trying to work on that I find it easier to focus on one or two things at a time. Fixing my scripts and words might make my videos sound better, but they won't speed up the process, and right now I'm sinking a significant amount of time into video making. I recently spoke about VRChat and how I'm not a participant, but as part of my indoctrination into the furry community, I've been experimenting and invited to use the application. Let's just say for now that it can take up a lot of time in my day to play on VRChat, and getting better at managing my time making videos has become one of my highest priorities. I'll leave my exploits in VRChat for another video, hopefully soonish if I get to play more, but for now I'm here to talk about my videos. With that said, my time is growing more and more precious as I branch through the furry fandom, so with my videos I choose to focus on improving the more time-consuming aspects first. My primary goal recently has been to better record the script. My speech rate and patience while recording the script has drastically improved. I find that I almost always get a line correct the first time now compared to taking 4 or 5 tries in the past. Perhaps a bloopers video might be fun in the future. I still mostly record a second version of each line, but most of a 6-minute video script can be read correctly with minimal mistakes. I take the time to read in my head each sentence first and then record the line. I try to keep the cadence better connected to the script as a whole, but this is something else I intend to work on more diligently in the future. I've turned my raw voice recordings into 15-minute recordings to edit down instead of 25 minutes or even 40 minutes of recording from before. This by itself also drastically improves the time it takes to edit the voice files down into the video's actual recorded script. With the extra time saved from recording, I have started putting more effort into editing the actual visuals for a video. I actually am improving in my speed at editing videos, but by adding more edits to every video, the time it takes to edit a video's visuals hasn't really changed. I tried to add more interesting animated backgrounds that somewhat relate to my video subject, but also don't drastically intrude in the video itself similar to the music. My favorite part of making videos is editing the visuals now. My future goals here are to still improve my speed, but also add more to show on the side of whatever I'm talking about at the moment. I like using the empty space to my right as a sort of slideshow part of each video, but I feel like I should add more to the space for each video, and I'm not sure how to do that. Well, I guess I know how to do it, I'm not sure necessarily what to put there. This part of editing is also where I edit myself acting out my speech with the artwork. I have been very lazy about making more artwork for the videos since my time has been taking up doing other things like playing Palworld 1.0 or VRChat. To improve my videos, I wanted to add a couple more good talking poses, so instead of my normal thinking, talking, and chatting poses I use now, I can cycle through maybe 5 poses instead to better add life and animation to myself. It would be nice to offload some of the drawing to others, but now if I intend to spend money on artwork for the videos, I might do so on a VR model I can use to track my face instead, allowing me to forgo the static drawings on the video. An animated model would be something I purchased from another artist. I spent a good amount of time trying to learn to build these myself, but the difficulty is much greater than I expected, and unlike drawing, I have zero experience in crafting and animating models in Blender or any other software that's like it. Also, if I did go this route with video making, I am not sure I would enjoy the results very much. The drawings are mine and a source of personal accomplishment, which might be lost in my attempts to switch to something less connected to myself like an animated model. Regardless, I still intend to eventually draw more static poses for me to use in videos. They double as good Telegram stickers anyways. Moving on. More improvements I hope to make would be things like sounding less robotic in my recordings. I always intended to sound like I'm reading out of my journal, but right now it sounds more like I'm reading off a script, which is what's exactly happening. I have no voice acting experience, but I'm pretty confident with good practice in this regard, I can better articulate words on my script in a more conversational way when recording. Another improvement I hope to work on is my transitions between ideas. I always meant to sound like I'm rambling a little bit. These are meant to sound like journal entries and not professional educational videos or essays or anything like that, but as of right now, my transitions between ideas is basically non-existent when scripting or when editing. Something I'm happy happy with is my ability to hit the correct video length. YouTube metrics prioritize watch time, which incentivizes creators to make very long videos that people can put on as background noise. Even more intentionally made videos reach for 20 to 30 minute run times, which, as a consumer, gets annoying when I'm not looking to spend that much time watching, or if I have a short amount of time like 10 minutes to kill before work. I liked YouTube when it was younger because it was bite-sized. If I had 30 minutes, then I'd rather watch an actual TV show. On the other hand, short-form content always felt too condensed, and finding 5 things to watch in my 10 minutes before work was also a little irritating. I found that anything above 4 minutes and under 8 minutes was pretty rare to find in my recommended videos on YouTube, which would fit perfectly in that time slot I was trying to fill. This was the inspiration for my video length more than anything. Editing long videos also takes way more time, but if I wanted to edit long videos, I would simply release videos less often. I also know this means the YouTube algorithm will not look kindly on my videos and likely leave me in obscurity because of this choice. But I'm happy with this outcome and will look forward to making videos for the few who find me and choose to watch. Hi to you few, by the way. The last process in video making is drawing a thumbnail. It's much faster and easier now that I have a little template, but I do know it's also not ideal for the YouTube algorithm. I very much don't like making thumbnails, which is why they are not super great and almost always look the same. I have no plans to try to improve this part of making videos, aside from maybe making the text a little bigger, as I find it slightly too small right now. Otherwise, I really just don't care much about the thumbnail being uninteresting at a glance. I'm actually very happy with the spell circle I made on the thumbnail though. I drew it myself. Besides the thumbnail, I find I have plenty of things I want to work towards for improving my video making skills. I have definitely come a long way, but still also have a long way to go. Follow me on my journey through video editing, the furry community, and more here on this channel. If you want to see me improve from video to video, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications for new videos I make. If you enjoyed, then leave a like on this video. Comment below something you've noticed I do well or something you think I could improve on with making videos. I will react to every comment in some way. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I am the Unknown Furry, and this is